20, 30 years ago, there was a lot of talk of the ozone problem. Over the last couple of years, the ozone hole's actually been, shrinking, going back to normal size. I think it's honestly a great example of how scientists and policymakers can really work together.
Some satellites are as small as the size of a milk carton. How does that work?
It's true. So we've been moving towards designing smaller and smaller satellites. So they're called microsats or even CubeSats, which are the slightly larger ones. As they're going around the Earth, they're basically looking downwards. They can look at specific facilities to see the emissions.
Can satellites just see that?
Yeah, one of the new satellites that we're developing at TNO is actually a 2-satellite mission. The first one is going to be measuring nitrogen dioxide, and then the second one is going to be measuring CO2 and methane. So basically the combination of these two is going to be able to pinpoint the emissions from individual factories quite accurately.
So why do we want to identify these super emitters?
A lot of the kind of largest emitters, for example, some of the largest methane leaks from like leaking pipelines or from oil and gas facilities, they actually contribute about the same amount to global warming as all of the traffic in the Netherlands over an entire year. And so there's lots of work to be done there. And oftentimes these reports are then sent along to the various ministries or sometimes up to the higher levels of the government and making sure that we're staying on track in terms of these emission targets that were set. And yeah, that's how we start to really make an impact with our science.